All right.
Are, are we here?
Yeah, we're here. Ain't nobody else here yet, but we're here.
So I
So
wonder if I log on to Facebook, if I'll be up. Yep, there it is. Awesome.
yeah.
And you've still got me good.
Yep. I don't know why we always have technology issues every
Well,
show.
so what I need to do is I actually need to get me a studio set up because I've got all the stuff to do it. I just haven't done it yet. And that way it's dedicated to that instead of me trying to make my work computer work for
Yeah.
other
Hell,
things. But
I've got the studio set up and I don't even use it anymore because it's just easier to use my iPad. So
well, so I mean the main thing that I've got that I think would be the easiest is just a different device. So it wouldn't be my phone, it wouldn't be this computer, it would be just a different computer that's dedicated to that because I don't need to intermingle and I damn sure don't
right.
accidentally need to click a button and something from work pop up and several hundred people see anything private or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
But
luckily, I don't think you'll be able to do that
and
unless you share your screen. So
you know me, buddy, I'm about as bright as a screen door on a submarine. So check this out.
I wasn't going
Is
to say
this
that, but
is this the one that Junior got?
I think so. That's a 13 or something.
This one is uh, a GoPro.
Yeah, I think that's the
He-
one.
Hero
But it's like
4K.
it's considered the 13 or something. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna start trying to do some videos of my track prep work.
Yeah, you need to.
I don't know
All
if
right, got
people want
Chris
to see.
Cannon. Chris Cannon jumping in here. He said hello. So we'll start to
Hey,
get some
Chris.
comments here in a second. You got a few people on here watching. Going to talk a little bit about this weekend. A little bit about the weather. A little bit about love. A little bit about everything. So
Well,
where you want to start?
I'm definitely excited about this weekend. I'm excited about everything that we've got as far as sign-ins and everything. But this weather is
Yeah,
just freaking me out, man. I just got a couple messages into Perry. I'm waiting on him to holler back. I just don't know if you can prep a track when it's 26 degrees or 20 degrees
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
So,
yeah,
but it looks like on Friday our schedule we've got the pit gate scheduled to open at 10. Grandstands are going to open at 12 with the drivers meeting at 12 as well. Um, everywhere, every class is getting hot laps. Is that how it is?
yeah. Every class will get hot laughs. I'm laughing over here. Robbie Young's over here, and he's trying to say I lied to him because I did. He messaged me a minute ago and said, "Y'all going live tonight?" And I said, "No, Bo won't let me go live anymore because I said Fridays wasn't good." So
Oh yeah, Robbie Young's really touchy about that whole Friday thing. And Robbie, I'm sorry I haven't called you back. He had tried to FaceTime me a couple times the other day.
he's
Um,
used to it.
please don't tell your wife. I'll ask. Yeah, we're good, but I don't need her not being good with me, right? But then it
Yeah,
looks like we're going to just qualify crate late models.
yeah. That'll be the only
Um,
class that qualifies on Friday. Everybody
so
else will go off of hot laps.
well, let's just kind of go down the list right now. Super streets, how many we got?
10.
10. And this is all with full oak level style, or do we have any of the
It's half and half.
sweet? So I mean,
Yeah,
we
it's
would
nice.
definitely we would definitely have a big opportunity to see how the two intermingle.
Hmm.
Crown Vics, what do we look like in that class right now?
I think we got 12 right now.
12 Crown Vics.
Hmm.
Crate Lates is probably our biggest class, I'm assuming.
No, I mean our biggest class is the Ridge Runners, but for Friday, yeah, for Friday,
Friday.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Now,
18 of them. Yep.
out of that 18 in that Crate Late, how many of those guys do we have doing double duty?
One, two, three, four, five, six, um, seven, eight of them.
So I know Walker Arthur is one of the ones doing double duty. I think Nathan Walker's doing some double duty. I know
Yep.
Walker's got a steel block or a steel head or steel block, steel whatever
Yeah.
car. And he
Yeah.
also has many crate cars or several crate cars from 525s to 604s. Does Nathan Walker have a steel block? And
Yeah. He does.
he does.
Yep.
Um, who else? Who else is some of the heavy hitters that are coming in that?
Uh,
I know Benji Hicks has got
yeah, Benji Hicks is going to do both. Yep. Um, Ray Cicerelli's going to do both.
Kyle Lear. Was Kyle bringing both of his cars?
No, he's only got the Ridge Runner car.
Okay, okay.
Joey Johnson, Rob Favor, Brandon Atkins, and Andrew Langford will also two winners from this past season. Joey Johnson and Brandon Atkins, one with us at Ararat this season in the crates. They'll both be doing double duty this weekend.
So I'm assuming Langford and Favre and those guys are going to run their 604 cars in the
Yeah,
Ridge Runner. Okay.
yeah.
And per our rules, I mean, we allow that. That's fine, but they're going to be significantly under horsepowered, right? And they're not going to get a weight break, are they?
Uh, I don't know what our rules read, but yeah. You're
Give me
asking
a
me rules
second.
questions, and I don't know all the rules off the top of my head there. I'll
Well, I mean,
while you're talking there, while you're looking for the rules, I'll answer a question. I got a question on here about how much to practice Friday night. Unfortunately, with it being a race, basically it's the same price as the pit pass, for the day. So it's $40 a person to get in. On Friday you'll be able to watch the race and practice. So
did I lose you? Are you still with me?
no, I'm still here.
So fortunately, that everybody that knows you well enough to know that you don't care about the rules, but some of us have to play by the rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I've told you if I raced, I would not care about the rules in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I wouldn't even go to tech because I wouldn't care. I'll buy my own damn trophy, and I don't want the money. So, you know,
Buddy, there's so many posts. The rules were posted so many rules
oh
ago.
my God, give me a second, I'll pull them up.
I think we really need to do a better job of segregating our rules to just on our Facebook
Well,
page.
listen, they're on the website, so you can make
Oh,
2 clicks on the website,
oh,
and
well,
well, three
I'm making
clicks. I know you ain't used to the internet before, so yeah. I mean, and they're 2,300 pounds for the 604 crate. It's 2,400 pounds for the 525, 2,350 for the Ford N, 2,400 for the LS, and 2,400 for the aluminum heads, cast block, and the cast heads, cast blocks, 2,350. So yeah, they're the lightest of the engines.
so I've got right there it is. All right. And so I want to find the rules. So I'm going to click rules
Just
and
click
I'm
the
going to
Turkey
click
Derby and you can go straight to the rules there. Click the Turkey Derby. That's a hub. That's an information hub. It'll take you to everything that involves this race
just
because our
click the
regular
turkey
rules
derby.
wouldn't. Yep, at the
The
top of the
dirty
screen.
turkey derby. Oh,
Yep,
I love it.
yep.
Oh, buddy. I don't know if I told you this lately, but man, you're really good at that.
Yeah,
Hey,
at least I'm good at
Ridge Runner
something.
late models. Ridge Runner late models. Oh man, you click on the old Ridge Runner late model, and there's the old bull himself, WA.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, they're going to get a little bit now. Hey, question though, I put out in the last live last week that
Here we go.
If Steve Blackburn registered for this event, that we would allow the 525s, we would give them their 50 pounds, or yeah, we would give them their
He
50 pounds. Has he
he is
registered?
not entered. He is not
He's
entered,
not.
and I've been told. I've not talked to him, but I've been told he is not coming.
Well, he's got that all that going on at Friendship this year, where they're embracing the 525. And so that's awesome that maybe he's saving his
Uh,
stuff for that, you know.
yeah. Speaking of the steel blocks, the Ridge Runners, Robbie Young chiming in said slamming Sammy Cook going to be a good one to watch in the steel block. He's a driver from way back. Yep, that's an Oak Level legend. I mean, everybody who's been to Oak Level knows who Sammy Cook is, and he's entered. Got a beautiful car, so I'm
So
looking forward to seeing him on the track.
when I've watched some of these old EC Humley videos, what number was slamming Sammy Cook?
For 41 today. I don't know what he was back in the day. Probably the same number, I'm going to assume, but today he's 41.
Okay. I was watching one earlier, man. They raced mini wedges back in like 2003 there?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Is that not awesome?
Those things have been around for a long time. I know some guys who are racing today that started in those. Yep.
All right,
Yep.
so we've got the stock fours. Do you think we're going to have much of a stock four turnout after that $10,000 to win? What are we racing
Yeah.
for stock fours?
500 to win, which is a
500.
great purse for them. I mean, the
Yeah.
10K is, stupid big. But the 500 to win is a good purse for those guys. And I think we'll get quite a few. We'll see.
All
We'll
right.
see.
So
And
now,
Robbie Young did confirm there's 41 on Sammy Cook. So if you're looking for him on one of those old videos, he's on there. And one
day
thing
two
that
looks like Saturday. We're going to open up the gates at 9 o'clock. Saturday, man, it's going to be well digger ass cold at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning.
I mean, it ought to be a real feel of about -3 or something. So by
I
then,
think that's what the real feel said. And look, you just got to touch it, right? You feel it.
yeah,
It's real. It's real. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
Grandstands are going to open at 11. I hope everybody brings them a big pot of chili or are prepared to come and indulge in a lot of champ dogs to get the blood flowing a little bit, get warmed up there. It looks like the only thing that we've got qualifying, well, actually, we've got three classes qualifying sport compacts. Now, tell me what the difference with the sport compact and the stock four. I'm still clueless.
So sport compact is like SCDRA. Basically, their rules are stock appearing. So it can be
Mm.
the biggest cheated up motor in the world, but as long as it appears to be stock, it's good. You know what I mean? Whereas stock four is more of a stock based division, but allows for wild bodies. You know what I mean on their cars, whereas they do not allow for those on the SCDRA.
So the sport compacts that we have, I'm assuming SCDRA stands for Sport Compact.
Dirt Racing Association. Yeah.
We have a 10,000 to win coming up for that next year, right?
We do. We just announced it since the last show. I mean, I don't know if you'd heard about it before. We announced it, but we announced it this past week. So.
Every day's a new day with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why not, right?
Yeah,
So,
it sounded legit. I mean,
in comparison to the stock fours, what kind of turnout are you thinking we might see for that this
similar.
weekend? This weekend. This weekend.
This weekend, well, probably similar car count wise, because I think I told you we had 114 cars in them, but I think it now 117, and those other three, I believe, were all sport compacts. So I mean, we got probably 13 or 14 of those guys now, so it's really good.
All right, and then of course the Ridge Runners, the main event, the first event,
Yep.
the the I don't even know what you call it. I mean, it's going to be a spectacle, a
It's
sight to be seen.
Yep. Oh, it's going to
How
be a
many we
show.
got? How many
There's
we got?
24. There's 24 entered currently, and there's one or two guys that have not entered that have either said they were coming or expressed that they would be coming. So,
So Justin Williams, Walker Arthur, Russell Irwin, Benji Hicks, Kyle Lear,
yeah.
um, just big, huge names on this part of the region here.
Oh yeah. Well,
Any
and
other Salmon
yeah,
Slammy, Slamming Sammy Cook.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
And then the 604 guys we mentioned, and of course, there's some East Lincoln guys. Gary Farley's one of them. I'm not 100% sure where Josh Harris races, but he's out of Concord. Chris Smith, Spencer Legan, um, gosh, Adrian Rosselli, who raced with us in the modifieds earlier this year. He's got one of those. He's coming in it. Mike Evok, who is I believe he's the president of the. I can't remember the. It's one of those. It's like Wounded Warriors, but it's not exactly that. He's coming. Eddie Tommy Jones, Eddie Baggs the third, Christian Thomas, Bill
oh, Christian
Tesh.
Thomas, yeah, Bill Tesh. Bill Tesh is
Yeah,
going to stay and race in that one.
well, he's got a different car for that one, so he's driving number 300 in that one. I'm assuming it's maybe a steel block or 525 or something. Then you got Bradley McCaskill, who's a asphalt guy mostly, but has started racing on dirt over the last, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years. He's entered in the race. And then Pat Lindsay is another one who he was the 24th entry. So,
God bless America, buddy. That's a show within
oh,
itself.
100%.
Ha- Have we had the discussion yet about how many we're going to start?
I mean, no, we haven't, but 24 sounds good.
What do y'all think? We got. Is anybody watching?
Oh, there's people on here watching. There's
Well,
people in the
tell us.
comments too.
What are they
Um,
saying? What's the comments say? I mean, how many 6 to 700 horsepower race cars should we throw out there at one time? Comment below.
yeah, Caleb Hall, he jumped in. He said we were good looking fellas. I don't know what he's looking at, but
I'm telling you right now, man.
uh,
My friend, my friend, are looking very sexual this
yeah,
evening.
yeah. He said where the hell are y'all parking all these people? Well, that's why it's 2 days.
That's a good one
That's
right there.
that
That's a
is
good question.
definitely one of the reasons why. Um, Robbie Young said start
25.
25. Robert Austin, he's pulling for Justin Williams. It sounds like, and Dave
Oh
Haggerty,
man,
he said start them all.
I love Dave Haggerty. Hopefully, Dave shows up to some of our races this year. Look, he's also a tremendous photographer as well. Do you know Dave?
I don't know, Dave.
Well, so he is a big photographer. He lives in Covington. He is a
Okay.
very big on the coochies. You know what I'm saying? Loves going to coochies. I've went in that restaurant probably 5 times. God bless. There goes your mind in the gutter. You
That
damn.
sounded really bad. I'm
He really likes eating the coochie. Okay. Hey,
about
dirty
to spit all
coochie.
over my.
Hey, sloppy coochie. I was in Coochie's with him
Oh
one day,
man.
and he was putting beets up on his salad. But anyway, Dave Haggerty, great friend of ours. Love that man a lot. God bless. I mean, we've
Lord Jesus, man.
got to be able to talk about some things, right? I mean, have you had Coochies yet?
Uh,
So, a quick
I don't
question.
really know how to answer that. To be honest with you.
So, a question Lindsay and I were talking about earlier. We never hear you guys talking about Italian. Do y'all like Italian?
I mean, I'm fat. I like everything, pretty much. I
Okay.
mean,
All right. Well, we need to sneak up to Covington then and go get. We need to go get us some coochies. I always get the stinky coochies. So can I tell you what the stinky coochie is?
Jesus Christ. I'm pretty sure I've experienced that before in life, but go ahead.
Oh my. Ooh, I'm sorry. So a stinky coochie is the coochie special turnover, and they
Yeah.
add anchovies to it, and they call that the stinky coochie.
Okay. That's not exactly the experience I've had, but
Oh,
anyways.
okay. Probably
All
tastes
right.
similar. Whoa, we
Let's
better move on. All right,
let's change the
602
subject here.
mods.
Well, that
602
Travis Covey
mods
was
right
commenting here
now.
about them. He said modifieds are going
Travis,
to have a good turnout, and I
and when
think
I
he's
say,
right.
hold on a second, hold on, hold
Oh
the
God.
phone. When I say 602 mods, I meant to say PC Construction 602 mods. How many of those do
Yep.
we have signed up?
18 currently.
Oh
Good
my
field.
goodness.
Our last race winner, Randy Poff, Dennis Kirk, who hasn't raced with us before. I believe he's from Concord. Nicholas Priest, who will be making his second appearance. Cole Wagner, who's won a couple races with us this year. Matthew Canterbury. Brandon Rife, who runs the Modified Mafia. He's the head guy of it. He's planning on coming. Of course, Travis Covey, Cambridge Gann, Joey Johnson, Ronnie Covey, and he's always wild. Dustin
Awesome.
Dow, Jacob
Hey,
Johnson, Blake Hedrick, Brandon Woodcock. I'm going to get through these names so I don't leave somebody else so they don't feel left out. Bobby Jones, Drew, and I haven't told Bobby the wrong tires this time, so he's got the right. He knows what tires to run, so we're good on that. And it was my fault the last time, not his. Drew Benfield, Connor New, who I believe was the Beckley Motor Speedway champion, and Clay Shoemake. So good
wow.
star-studded field there, man.
What a field. How much is that paying?
As much of your money as we can give away. I think it's like 1,200 this time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Look, here's what I'd like to see, and this is just I'm being as real with you as I can be right now.
Uh-huh.
I would love to see that class be one of our stronger classes in 2026. I think it definitely has the potential. I think in our area, we definitely have the cars around here, but to get them all
Yeah,
together, I don't know if they're all afraid of one another,
yeah,
but to get them all in the same room. And honestly, I believe that room, that space, that safe space is going to be Oak Level Raceway in beautiful Bassett, Virginia.
yeah. You may be right. I think. Listen, I think as much as I love Ararat, I think Ararat is the best racetrack, the best third track around. Okay, but as much as I like it, I think it's very
I'd check that
intimidating
box. Mhm.
for some of these guys. I think that some of them are not used to having to get down and dirty and get into the corners and get up on one another. And I think I think we've seen that a couple times this year. There's been some guys show up, and I mean they loaded up before they ever even ran the feature because it just wasn't for them. And I
Well,
think you got that. You know what I mean? But Oak Level is going to be a whole different ball game. I feel like.
I like calling it hurt feelings. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson said it best years ago. He's like, everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth, right? Well, I mean, everybody thinks they can come race at Ararat, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Until Donkey Kong comes by you and and cleans your clock. You know what I'm saying? And just keeps on
Yeah.
trucking. He don't. Hey, when it
Yeah.
comes to uppers or lowers, I don't think he cares. If it can be crooked as a dog's dick, he's going to keep hammering down. Yeah, we have that in play, right? So, and
Yeah.
we've got our
Yeah.
nice clean cut guys too. We've got our nice little our clean cut. Is our track champion? Is he signed
Dave
up?
Barney Castle is not entered. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why, but he is not entered. So
He might be saving his stuff for friendship. You never know.
uh, maybe I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I seen their series lineup, but I hadn't heard much about their plans for next year. But I know
Well,
we're rolling on with ours. So
I'm definitely excited to see what their schedule is going to be. I really hope that we can work together, and I know that they're planning on having a good season next year, and it's exciting. Look, the more of these tracks that are coming out of the dust and the woodwork, the better off we are. Because knock on wood, Fayetteville isn't going anywhere, but a lot of these tracks are, and yeah, man, it's crazy to
yeah.
think about. Crazy to
Uh,
think about.
Kevin Barnes got a question. He wants to know where's Tyler Bear. You're gonna have to send his
Um,
page a message to ask him, I believe. So
Yeah, yeah. I didn't reach out to T Bear. I used to have his number on my phone, but I don't have it on this new phone. And yeah.
yeah,
Hopefully though he comes and participates with us next year in the world of steel black late models. Tyler Bear is one of the stronger players
oh
in the
for sure,
field.
for sure. Alan Sands says Fayetteville is canceled, may have more modifieds. And Travis Covey thinks we'll have 25 plus this weekend. I mean, listen, it's great. We just gotta we hope that the weather plays out in our favor. We haven't really discussed that, a whole lot yet, but it's going to be uh, going to be very difficult to very difficult to see how that goes. Justin Williams is in here. He said that Tyler Barrett is coming Saturday. So
Boom. Hey,
there you go.
boom shakalaka. Hey, boom. That's a field of race cars right there, old son. I'm telling you straight up. If you are into late model racing, steel black late model racing, we have a heater in store. Straight up, y'all. I mean, good grief. I just
Yeah,
hope we can keep this. I hope we can keep this band together for 12, possibly 16 races this year in
yeah,
2026. If we can
yeah.
keep this band of guys together, and look, we'll call them something cool. We'll call them, I don't know, something to do with moonshine. We'll call them not outlaws, because I think the outlaws already they might try to sue us. But we'll call them the
Yeah,
bootleggers. We'll call them the bootleggers or something.
yeah.
You know.
Um, Travis Covey asking, is Fayetteville not shutting down now? Well, we don't know the answer to that. Maybe you do. I don't know the answer to that.
So what I've been told was the plans for rezoning or whatever for the track did not go through, and we all know how that goes. Um,
Yeah,
and the owner said, "You know what? If I can't do this, then we're going to open it back up." And I think some new folks are coming to run it. And yeah,
listen, hold on. I got a question. It's not us, is it? Because I haven't heard. Don't surprise me here.
Cool. I
uh,
mean, I'm telling you right now, I think man, you've got our hands full.
nah, we got at least like 3 more days a week we can race. I mean, at least.
Well, so I mean, I'm going to throw this out there. Anybody that's looking to go micro sprint racing, there is a great possibility that micro sprints will be coming to the bull ring starting in 2026 at some point in time. So I mean, I'm all about jumping on the my son is the next Kyle Larson. I want all the new Carl Larsons to come race with
You want
us
all the
on
rich
Thursdays.
daddies? Yeah,
All of them. Come on, come on,
yeah,
come on. My son was
yeah,
the next Kyle Larson at one time too. I've been there and
yeah.
I've done that. I spent a couple $1 million on that shit. All
We
right,
got Robbie
racers will be
Young over here
there.
being negative.
Jesus, can we kick him out of the room?
I'm thinking we're gonna have to.
But don't kick his wife
Gonna
out,
have to.
okay? Because he's able to get physical.
Eh, you know. She's got physical before, so it's nothing
Let's
that.
get physical, physical. Mm. So, look, I've got to be honest with you. Now that I know T Bear's coming, Jay Willie's going to be there, all the boys, North Carolina guys, Christian Thomas, Russell Irwin, Walker Arthur. Good grief.
No, I mean it's a hell of a field, man, for sure. Now what we got to do is duplicate that next year.
Every single time
And
the bootleggers, the dirty.
yeah,
What can we call them? Can we call them something dirty? You remember the Dirty Dozen? You remember the original Dirty Dozen? Hey,
I do,
let's
I
see
do.
here. Hey, comment below. Who can name the original Dirty Dozen? Don't look it
I,
up.
I'm glad they pointed down there. I mean, you pointed down there so they know where to comment at.
Comment right down there below. The Dirty Dozen. So let me just kind of think here. You had Scott Bloomquist, uh,
That's about the only one I know.
Billy Moyer, Don
Somebody will
O'Neill,
give them to you here in the comments in a second.
Shane
Uh,
Clanton.
here's a question for you. What y'all think about with?
What do you mean? What do I think about with?
I
What's
don't
that
know. I'm
mean?
not 100% sure what that means.
So let me tell you my honest opinions about Withville with Raceway is when my little boy was knee high to a grasshopper, which if y'all know how big he is now, that's been many moons ago. Fred and Perry embraced us and let us come up there where we learned how to race cars, drive race cars, and learn our craft. And so we love it. It's a wonderful place. Fast forward to 10 years down the road, and we can still call in favors from those guys. Still have a great relationship with those guys, and I'm very thankful. We've got our lights from Withville, our track got put back together at Oak Level from Withville. For y'all that don't know, Perry Brown actually come and prepped our track for the 10K on race night. I did the prep and the grader work for Friday. Perry come and helped me with the holes on Saturday. So I love Withful. And just so you know, right now we're scheduled for four Ridge Runner races up there.
Jonathan Sullivan over here. He's lobbying for a kids class for poor folks. I thought we already had that this year, and his kid took
Well,
all the money.
I thought we already talked about the whole Jonathan Sullivan thing anyway. Jonathan, you're retired. You're now officially the car owner. Your driver is probably tucked in right now with sugar plums dancing through his head.
Brian Nelson said just need to get Gerald Wolf out there.
So Gerald Wolf would love to get out there. He is one of the most fierce competitors that I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. With that said, though, I also need Gerald Wolf to help me run these tracks and take care of business. So
There's no doubt in my mind that Caleb Hall cheated
there it
to name
is.
all these because he doesn't know anything
Yeah.
about dirt. He didn't even know dirt racing existed until like last week. So
Hey, pop that list back up there about the Dirty Dozen.
all right,
Damn. So so let me ask you this: out of that Dirty Dozen, how many of those guys actually completed that inaugural season? Do you know?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
And who won that inaugural season? That would be a good question. I can't remember
Now,
who won that.
listen, that's great trivia, but I mean, I don't. I'd have to Google it. So, my wife, Kimberly Austin, chiming in. She said, "Thank God Terry came to help last week, and the track was looking a little dusty on Friday."
Mm, Kim Austin, you got me feeling a certain way, girl. I ain't even gonna
Uh,
lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Travis Questenberry said should work with them on like a Friday, Saturday, or Saturday. He's talking about with big money Seahawk race with uh, Perry Langley promotion would make a huge amount. Yep, I agree with that. I'd like to see them, and I know I'm not, you know, I'm not. I am lobbying for them to change their rules. I'd like to see them go with the Seahawk rules too. So as on a regular basis.
Well, I think one thing for sure is Perry got to see what we had going this past weekend, and I'm sure he was taking notes in his head about how that looked. And
Yeah,
just so everybody knows, we're looking to try to conform with as much as we can because we would love for
yeah,
their guys to come here, but our guys to be able to go up to the super
yeah.
speedway
I mean, it's like going to Daytona up there. When you get off of Ararat and you go up there, you're like, what the hell happened here?
I mean, you fall
For
asleep going
sure.
down the straightaway, you wake up just enough time to turn that car left, and off you go, right?
Yeah. Of course, we already talked to him about the Crown Vic rules, a few weeks back. Still probably need to have a few conversations there before we put out, our final rules there. They won't vary a whole lot from what we had this year, but just a few things. So,
But all in
uh,
all, right now we're sitting at 114 entries. I mean, have we thought about where we're going to park
um,
these guys? I mean, I realize probably 30 or 40 of them will hopefully be leaving Friday night, but there's a bunch of them that are going to be staying, I think.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think that there's enough broken up. The super streets won't. The 10 super streets won't be back the next day. The
Stock fours
Uh,
won't be back the
stock
next day.
stock for well, a couple of them will be back the next day. They'll run sport compacts as well. Some of them fall into both rule books there. So, I mean, it's not. I don't feel like parking is going to be that big of an issue. Having that lot to the left there, thanks to JB, having that lot there coming in on the left is going to be really good for us. It was really good for us for the 10K, and in the future, it's going to be really good for us. We can park all the big haulers out there. We don't even have to worry about it. They're out there and in a good space. So I think we'll
Well,
be good.
well, and
Parking's in a much better position today than it was earlier this year.
ultimately we've got the Stone property too. We'll get that cleaned up in this off season. We'll get
Yeah,
that road graded up. We got to put in some ditches. I think Blaine's going to
yeah.
come in and help us do some ditching, and Perry I think's got some ideas. But if we can start manipulating water, that would help out a lot too. Keep things clean for us.
It
But
it would. It would.
Friday,
Caleb Hall
Saturday,
said,
Sunday, I like that.
"Yep, Oak Level Ararat with Seahawk World Nationals." I mean, I'm 10,000 to win each day. That sounds really good.
So does Rain Brady and choking a bitch.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not really sure what that was. Uh,
You ain't ever watched Dave Chappelle's show?
nah.
You need to watch it. He's like, is Wayne Brady
Listen, if
going to have to choke a bitch?
if it ain't racing or football, I ain't watched it. I'll just go ahead and let you know. So
Well, it's funny. You made that comment though, and I know where you're thinking that extra 30K will come from. And Lord, you know what I had for dinner tonight? Leftover marinara sauce and
yeah,
noodles.
yeah, yeah. You left off the pork chops there, buddy.
Oh, they were so good. My wife actually had a couple of those. She's not a pork chop fan.
I
All
mean, you
right.
got Caleb Hall over here wondering what the hell you're talking about, and that dude's always out in left field. So, I mean, you got
Sorry,
him all
Caleb.
messed up.
Caleb, it's
So,
just one of those days, buddy. You know, it's been such an emotional 36 hours for me. And I can't really get into details about it now, but I will be eventually. Um, I'm just really excited about this weekend.
yeah,
I'm
yep.
really excited too
Me
to
too.
see if Steve Blackburn shows up because the second Steve
Oh God.
Blackburn shows up, we're taking 50 pounds off of all the 525s that roll in next to him.
Oh gosh.
So look, let's talk lies. Lindsay Miller, why are you stalking me on here? So I want to have a conversation with you that you and I had via text the other day, and
Oh, this should be great.
I feel like we might kind of stir up a little Brunswick stew here. You sent me a question the other day about the droop rule, and I responded.
Yeah. You said, is it in the rules? No.
Then I responded.
Yeah. Don't get into that. I think something to the effect of that's not a hornet's nest you want to be in, or something.
Right.
Yeah.
So one of the things to our ridge runner guys is the droop rules out the window. So if you want to hike those decks up to where the spoiler's 2 foot above the roof,
Yeah.
when they're at posture, man, let's bring it back to the old days. You know what I'm saying? I was watching some videos from back in the 80s and the 90s, and um, there were things back then that were just a little bit more rugged than they are today. I feel like we've kind of gone soft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Limp, so to speak. Um,
Yeah.
and I think that droop rule was a big part of it. So, hey, there is no droop rule. Everybody, please look at our rules. Please, I'm looking at them right now. Dirty Turkey Derby. Clicking on it right now. When I click on the rules,
I'm just glad you know where
mm,
to find them now.
I do know. I don't see one thing on here. I'll tell you here.
Well,
Well,
we
if you look at
intentionally left a lot of stuff off, so
but if you look at the deck height rule, that kind of says it in its own, and no traction devices allowed. See, that's the whole reason why the 525 thing kind of needs to go, because there's a lot of cheaters out there with those 525s. Because you
oh
can
my
go into
gosh.
look, you can go into computer, knock some
Yeah,
timing out of them, right?
yeah, yeah. Uh, Caleb Hall's question. He said, "What's the entries look like for Friday for us?" He's a stock four guy. Got 12 of them right now. West Turner, Landon Milam, Brandon Collins, Jamie Chrisley, Caleb Hall, Hermie Hicks. Which I mean, I can't believe Hermie's making an appearance. I mean, that guy he usually just stays at home. He don't want to make no appearances. Jonathan Sullivan, Larry Altus. Kevin Litton Jr., Wesley Givens, Josh Dalton, and Vaughn Bodie. Oh, and Brandon Brooks, he sent his in earlier, so he's on there as well.
What a field! That is a stout field of them cars.
Yep. Robert Austin said the Droop rule is trash. So
Robert Austin knows what he speaks.
uh Vicky Tate said, Bo, don't lose your voice this weekend.
I feel
He's probably
like
going to.
I feel like it's probably going to be gone.
Yeah. Oh, it's probably gonna be gone by the time Friday starts. Jonathan Sullivan said, just make sure to see how World Nationals go to with last because I junk my car every single time I go up there.
But
It
poor
happens.
Jonathan. It happens. You get that on the big jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Cameron Ruggles wants to know if he can
Oh,
sign up so he can wreck Wesley Givens. I mean, that's always encouraged. So, you know.
so I don't know how many West Givens fans that we still have in the house after last week. But man, it was an
It ain't
awesome.
the people he was racing, I can tell you that.
Yeah, he's definitely not getting a lug nut from any of those guys.
Yeah. uh Travis Questenberry said Hermie Hicks is just coming to drive sideways all night. Robert Austin said, broken chain, you fail.
So
Talking about the
Robert,
troop rule.
it's been my experience. It's not the chains break. Now I've seen one break before, but they stretch. And yeah, you're exactly right. You can actually get a chain that stretches, and yeah, it's up the creek.
Yeah. Caleb Simmons said, thank y'all for all y'all do.
Thank you,
Jeremiah
Caleb.
Lockhart, he said, I won the bike race before. He's in here
Thanks, Jeremiah.
talking back and forth to us. I just hadn't had his comment up. I've skipped over some comments. I just didn't get a chance to post, but got a bunch of them in here. Got a bunch of people still watching.
All right. Well, I mean, I think we've touched all over the schedule, and I think we've touched
Yeah.
all over the rules. I mean, the one rule that I do want to see, um, I don't know what Wesley Givens. I don't know what they were so mad about, Bo. Damn, I don't either, Wesley. I can't imagine. Um, I'm a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I sit there and watch you do things in a race car the other day that I've been told you can do, but I hadn't witnessed myself.
Yeah.
And I got to see it, right? I got to see it.
Listen, I know it's in a stock four, but raw talent wise, the guy's got more raw ability than anybody I've ever seen drive a race car. Now, I will say he did take his raw ability and wreck himself in the heat race on Friday night last week. So, that wasn't that impressive. But I saw it coming. I actually said to him, I think I was standing in the tower and I was like, well, he's about to wreck himself. Well, gone. So
He's gone.
it
He's
happens.
gone.
Yep. Kevin Barnes chiming in. He said, "What's y'all's plans for the frigid conditions as far as track prep goes?" Well, I can tell you that we don't really know exactly what to do in that instance, or Bo doesn't,
I,
because I'm
I
not in
got
that
I,
department.
I got a Zamboni coming from the rail yard dogs, and
Yeah,
we're going to try to get us a nice little sheet of some of that nice Ararat River ice on the top of that Joker.
yeah.
And
Well,
then we're going to infuse it into the clay. It's going to get infused into the clay.
yeah. I mean,
That's the
I
plan.
hear you.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
I hear you. Caleb Simmons says, Langley, you like dirt more than asphalt now. As a fan, I've always liked dirt more. As a promoter, I like dirt more now. I still love asphalt. I still love Franklin County Speedway. I still love to go see a good asphalt race or concrete race at Kingsport, but I love dirt racing.
Hey, Langley, something we forgot to mention really quick.
Uh huh.
Um, Daniel's Autoglass and Tent coming on as the title sponsor for this race coming up this weekend.
Yep. Yep. Adding an
Yep.
extra
Yep.
$1,000 was going to be 3,000 to win for the Ridge Runners. Now it's 4,000 to win, thanks to Daniel Hanks. Yep. And I mean, that seems to be based on the draw that we've got. That seems to be a really good number for these guys.
It's a terrible number for my hip pocket. I think if we do a 4,000 to win, but we base the rest of the purse off of a $500 purse, we could probably do it.
I don't think that's going to work.
I don't think we get 20 plus cars. I don't think you see T Bear for
Yeah.
that.
No, probably not. Although I don't know, most of these guys really, as a general rule, I've found that most racers, asphalt and dirt, they only really care what it pays to win and what it pays to start. A few years ago, Anthony Andrews, Greenville Pickens is closed now because of the way things went down there, and they're selling it to an industrial park. But he paid like 2,000 to win and 500 to start, and that start money started at second and went all the way through the field. And that wasn't the worst thing in the world. And I've had racers tell me that they would appreciate that. So, you know, it's I think that's the only two things they really care about. Yeah, they may, if you got, if you're a little less on seconds and they think they may complain a little bit, but at the end of the day, there's only two they really care about. So Jimmy Ray chiming in, he said, "Did anyone get to watch Pike County Speedway race? Thinking about paying for it on Hunt the Front. They say 300 plus cars entered, 7 hour video. I don't know how many cars was entered on Saturday. I think 300 is like the 2 days, so Friday and Saturday. But I watched a lot of it this weekend. It was pretty good racing. That's Kai Kelly. That's his track that he's just bought, and got opened back up. That looked like they did a really good job. I really liked being able. I was able to listen to their race director, and that guy was a dick. I really liked him. I mean, he was on fire. I really enjoyed that a lot. I made sure Kim was listening so she could become more of a hard ass. So
No,
just saying.
the reason why I selected Kim to be our race director is because she's everything but what you just said.
Oh, is that what it
Now,
is? Hey.
now she don't know the first damn thing when it comes to track prep, and she wouldn't know a muddy track from a dry track if it smacked her right across the head. But we don't have to worry about nobody coming up in the tower wanting to kill her either. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I mean, we can hope one day. Andy Newsom says, "Hell yeah, brothers! I'm excited for this weekend." He is excited.
Andy, I hope you've got a warm place to sleep this weekend, or somebody to let me bring one of my big dogs with me. I'll let one of them Great Pyrenees just snow up and say, "Hey, y'all can have a beard off." Hey, and
Yeah,
Andy, Wu Tang, baby, Wu Tang.
Jesus. Robert Austin said Langley loved dirt when I introduced him to Ararat many years ago. I loved dirt when I went to Oak Level as a kid too. So Oak Level, Natural Bridge. Of course, my dad owned Natural Bridge in the way back era. I went there for one weekend. I think I remember working there. I mostly stayed at Franklin County. So uh, Kevin Barnes said, "Can you repeat the committed?" I'm assuming he means list the drivers for Saturday's race for those listening. Sounded awful strong to me. Yeah, I'll repeat those for you. I'm assuming you're talking about the Ridge Runners. That's what I'm gonna go through. um, Andrew Langford, Chris Smith, Josh Harris, Brandon Atkins, Spencer Legan, Russell Irwin, Walker Arthur, Justin Williams, Jerry Farley, Rob Favor, Adrian Rosselli, Sammy Cook, Joey Johnson, Mike Evok, Tommy Jones, Eddie Baggs III, Christian Thomas, Nathan Walker, Bill Tesh, Bradley McCaskill, Ray Cicerelli, Kyle Lear, Benji Hicks, and Pat Lindsay.
Speaking of which, man, you know what I like to think about too is some of the nicknames these guys have. Like Walker Arthur, I think they call him. Is he the bull? Don't they call him the bull or something like that? Um,
Uh, I don't know. I don't
maybe
know what his nickname is. Most of these dirt guys have got nicknames, but I don't even know them. And we need to be, that's something we need to be more on top of.
T Bear, Tyler Bears, T Bear, I guess.
Yeah,
Holy cow, fella!
this guy is for real, man. Andy Newsom says he's sleeping in a tent this weekend because how bad he snores. Lord Jesus, this dude's gonna freeze to death Friday night. Oh
Sometimes
God.
people are called Mister Saturday Night. I like to be called Mister Tuesday Morning.
All right, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Is that another quote from a movie or what?
Mm, no.
No.
Or
Okay.
or or I could be called like Mister the Morning After. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin Kevin Litton said, "Who all signed up for Stock 4?" I went through that just a little while ago. Check out the entry list. It's all on the website, air@bullring.com.
So
Click on
hey,
Dirty Turkey Derby. Go to the bottom. It's got an entry list tab. Click on it. You can look at every entry list we got.
so hey, the old days are over, Kevin Litton. Old stock fours getting the shaft as usual. No respect.
Yeah.
None
Uh,
whatsoever.
yeah. Jimmy Ray said, "Ask Bumper Jack. He knows all the nicknames. I miss seeing the one they called Big Deborah."
Deborah. I got a buddy of mine, one of my plan B, plan B, the morning after. Woo! That'd be what I'd call myself. I'd be plan B.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Where were you going before
I,
before that
I don't
comment?
I totally forgot. I don't even know what we were talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the
Oh
nicknames, though.
God.
Look, so some of my favorite nicknames ever of all time,
Yeah.
Black Sunshine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mr. Smooth, Mr. Saturday Night, Berkey. Berkey is probably one of my favorites of all time. And let me tell y'all something. So, this is a funny story. I'm a Brian Burkhalter fan. I love Brian Burkhalter. I've loved Brian Burkhalter since the first time I met him at the World 100 years ago. He actually won that year. Um, when RTJ won the World 100, I congratulated Bobby Kohler because Bobby and I talk a lot, and not a lot, but we talk. And anyway, I said, "Is that Burkhalter in the picture with y'all?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Man, I love that guy." And he messaged me back and he's like, "Well, he's gonna be in Mount Airy in a couple hours because they were on their way back from the World 100." I should have went down there and saw Burkhalter, man. I'm telling you, that guy is amazing. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry to get off topic, y'all. But that's one of the
Rob.
nicknames I like. I like that. And Hot
Yeah.
Rod, you remember Hot Rod Lamance?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot of good ones out there. A lot of good
This
nicknames. I mean, you got you know the guy that's been helping you at Oak Level, Mister Excitement, Jimmy Mullins. I mean, he's got a great nickname for sure.
this Southern gentleman.
All right. Let's see. Robbie Young wants to know how many we got signed up for Enduro. Currently, we got 10. It does not include him because he's not signed up because I mean he can't get out of his own way when he gets out there. So,
We
um,
call him Mr. Limp Mode, right? Don't he keep going into limp mode?
yeah, him and Leighton Chase. But we got 10
Yeah.
guys. Pretty good field lined up for the Enduros as well. And I know some others that aren't on there. So Robert Austin chiming in. He's got Squirrel and Scrub. You got Turbo. I mean, you got some good ones. Good nicknames. All right, what else? What else? We need to go over anything else? You got anything else you want to say?
I don't. I would like to thank everybody for their support. I'd like to thank everybody for keeping our pits clean on for the stock four. We're going to kind of keep things the same way. We're going to have trash bags and everything that we're going to hand out. So please use them. If you need more, come back and grab some more. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it. No good,
Dakota
Noah.
Dakota Fisher, she's chiming in. She said, "No good Noah is a solid nickname."
Uh,
So
that's Noah's friend, Dakota.
yeah, there you go.
Hi, Dakota. Good to see you.
Oh man. I mean, we
Red
need Red
Farmer.
Farmer in the race. We need him in the race this weekend. I mean, he's only like
So
337 years old. Scott Foley's got a good one. He says Snatch Whirly's a great nickname.
golly, man. So true story about Red Farmer. So my wife and I had press box, not press box, but VIP suite at the World 100. And guess
Yeah.
who was in the press box with us? Guess who was in there with us?
Well, I mean, since you said, speaking of Red Farmer, I mean, I'm thinking it's probably Red Farmer.
And guess who else?
No idea.
Jeff Purvis.
Nice.
So we got to share a VIP press box with Jeff Purvis and Red Farmer. It was awesome.
That's pretty cool. Kevin Barnes said, if this is going to happen, reach out to Dustin Mitchell, Willie Milliken, and Michael Rouse. I believe my wife reached out to Michael's mom. We know him from the asphalt world. He won this past weekend at Lakeview in the Blue Ridge Outlaw versus Lakeview late model race. He said, "You got a field so far. Let's make it epic." Yeah, well, we'll just have to see, weather-wise how it pans out, and of course, Bo, talking with Perry about track prep, and just trying to make sure we got all of our ducks in a row. Hopefully, we'll be able to race. I mean, we want to race. Ultimately, I mean, Bo, he's going to go into depression for this whole winter if we don't race this weekend. So, I mean, the
Well,
guy, when I showed him the weather earlier, he was so bummed. I didn't even think he was coming on tonight.
mm, I mean, are you? I mean, what are we doing here, buddy? Are you just trying to get me? You?
I mean, you're going into
What are
depression
we?
now.
What are we
Listen
doing
here,
here, man?
here. Look at it. Look
I
at it
don't
this way.
understand.
Look at it this way. Whether we race or not this weekend, which I hope we do. Oak level, Oak level test session next week. That's going to be good. And I've been hearing of more and more people that are coming. North Carolina, South Carolina. I mean, there's people coming from all over to come to Oak Level and get a test session in. Hopefully the weather pans out for that. As well. It looks like it's going to be warmer. Just some questionable precipitation there. So we'll see. Andy Newsom said they're all going to Fayetteville for the last race. Well, I got bad news for you, Andy. That race got canceled earlier, so they are not going there. So they may be headed to the bull ring this weekend if we're able to get this one in. So
When all those cars come out on Oak Level the first time, I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm probably going to be an emotional wreck.
yeah, you're probably going to lose your voice again if you have it
Oh,
back by then.
I'm gonna be on my deck at Oak Level. Okay, I'm probably going to take the rest of the night off. Okay, and I'm just going to take it all in, y'all. I'm just going to tell you, I'm just going to take it all in.
Yeah, Andy Newsom said even better since Fayetteville, which I mean I hate that they had to cancel, but Robbie Young said it's too many cars entered, can't cancel. Listen, if it was based solely upon that, I mean then 100% you're right. I mean, and we don't want to. We just have to see how it plays out, see what we can do, track prep wise. Um, we'll
I
see how
mean,
that
I think
goes.
that the number one issue we have right now is it's not even supposed to be above freezing until 3 o'clock on Saturday, and we have 1 o'clock Saturday, and we have cars that have to be on the track at 12.
Yeah,
So I haven't figured
well,
that part out yet.
well, we'll figure it out. Perry may have a plan. He may have a plan.
You, maybe we could get Weaver Valley to let us borrow their C-130
Can we loan out some heaters from them or something? I mean, borrow those. I mean, we're
jet
gonna need it.
dryer from Martinsville. You know what? I bet you I could reach out
Oh my God, Clay
to
Campbell.
Martinsville, Clay Campbell,
Yeah,
and get us a couple jet dryers.
yeah, yeah. That's that. You know, I've never seen that at a dirt track. So I mean, that would be the most Weaver Valley fashion, thing we could do. So,
I
um,
got to keep it real though. You know what I'm saying?
no, you're keeping it real, all right. Teresa Carroll said, "Is it free to watch practice at Oak Level next week?" Well, sort of. It is.
No,
If you want to watch, you need to bring a new unwrapped toy for the kids. So listen, a couple bucks, head to the Dollar Tree, the Dollar General, the Family Dollar, the Walmart, or wherever you want to go, and bring that, and it'll be all good. Emily Coe said, "Can we get someone to video his reaction? Bo is so dedicated to these tracks." He's definitely dedicated. Needs to be committed, but he's definitely dedicated. So,
it's going to be awesome, Langley. I can't wait till March 21st. I can't even tell you. March
oh, I
21st.
know.
Oh man.
Hey, and it's not a Friday, so it's going to be really good. You know what I mean?
God bless. Robbie Young, you have all my
He's going to have a
permission.
heart attack tonight.
You have all of my permission to get you a new gold tooth. Next time you see this guy, I don't care what you do to him, but you make sure he remembers it, okay?
Oh my God. Dave Haggerty said it's all good. The drivers won't be sweating.
Hey, what was the guy's name off of Home Alone? He's like, when he looks at him, he's like, oh, he's like, he's just the wet bandits.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we could call Robbie Young. That could be Robbie's nickname. He could be the wet bandit, right? That's good.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
everybody feels like Robbie Young should be the wet bandit, Comment below.
Oh God, Adam Lawrence. Yes, he said no. There no bleachers at Oak Level yet, though, and no, there's no bleachers there. But we encourage you to come out anyway. I think it's going to be. I think there's going to be a lot of people out there. I think we're going to get a lot of toys for them. So Emily Coe said Harry.
Harry,
Yeah, that's a good name
Harry,
for him.
Harry, you're missing your tooth.
Oh God, Lord have
I
mercy.
love Christmas. Can I tell y'all how much I love Christmas?
You sure you can tell us anything you want to.
No, I can't. I've got to keep it PG-13 on here.
Yeah. Well,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah. You haven't done a very good job of that so far.
What are you
So
talking
just
about?
just
I've
saying.
been positive. What's
Uh,
my nickname now? We're gonna call you the. Hmm.
I'm
What's
sure
hmm?
Robbie Young will come up with a good one. Give him just a second. He'll tell you what his nickname is. It may not be rated for on here though. I can tell you that. Oh, she said we're.
Yeah.
She said you're talking about Marv.
Marv. That's it. It just sounded better coming off my tongue. I'm gonna go watch that movie tonight as I'm going to bed.
Well, gosh, it's already past your bedtime.
It's way past my bedtime, 9 o'clock, and I'm still at my house at the lake. We've got to go to the farm. Ah, I love it though. You know what I'm saying? I am so excited.
Yeah.
So look, hey Laylee, let's throw it out there what I proposed to you last night. Oh, there's Cotton. I love you, Cotton. I proposed to Langley last night, and you guys comment below that we rent a racetrack in Florida and have our
Oh
first Ridge
God.
Runners race in Florida this year.
Yeah. Sounds like a great idea.
What does everybody think? You think we could get everybody to come? Justin Williams, are you still in here? I know I've come to Florida. I've gone to Florida with Justin a couple times.
Yeah.
Um, would people want to come to Florida for 4 or 5 thousand to win? We can make it happen. No, you're shaking your head, but I know you would
I
go
mean, they
with me.
will. They will come, and I will be there. But
Where will we go, Volusia, or we try to go to?
I don't think they're going to rent it to you. You'd have to get one of those other tracks if you're going to
Hmm,
rent it. They're going to have to get some other track. And yeah, they'll show up. Racers will show up anywhere.
So Robbie Young just put that he was turning over a new leaf. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe that means that you're not going to be able to knock out his tooth and he have matching gold teeth.
I think he's talking about Wes. I don't think he's talking about me. I think he's in for his next gold tooth there. Um,
Uh, you missed out on it, Clark, Bill,
uh,
Callett.
well, I actually didn't read off that list, but if you go to Ararat BullRing, click on Dirty Turkey Derby at the top, or on the little three bars if you're on your phone, and you click on that. You scroll to the bottom. It says entry list. There's an entry list tab there. Bam, you can get right on there, and you'll be good to go.
Well, Langley, I think it's time that we get ready to. There's old Dakota again. Old Dakota, Bubba. Who's
And
Bubba?
he's talking about Bubba Raceway Park. That's his suggestion for a place to go. So
Yeah, that would be cool. Here's the thing that sucks about Bubba is to get to Ocala, you got to drive all the way across Florida from up there. It's wild.
once you're there,
Just
I
not
mean,
to be there.
once you make the trek all the way to Florida, you might as well go the rest of the state and make another trip about the same length. So
Oh no, absolutely. We used to start at the top and race all the way to the bottom, all the way to
yeah,
Dade.
yeah, that's Henry County Motorsports Park, I think, something like that now.
Hmm.
So all right, let's bounce out of here. We done been on here for 58 minutes, some odd seconds, so we need to get out of here. But hopefully we get this one in this weekend. We'll keep an eye on the weather and start talking to people about track prep and try to figure out all the odds and ends. Well, that's Bo's department. I'm not going to try to figure any of that out because I don't know anything about it.
So before we go, I'd like to give a big shout out to Buffalo Mountain Motorsports. Thank you for all y'all support this year. TC Construction. Everybody knows our TC Construction modifieds are some of the baddest modifieds on the planet. Andrews Mowing and Landscaping, Watson Logging, Race 22. If you're looking to update your game, get your hat, your hoodie, your swag, your blankets. Last week, we sold out of blankets. Race 22. And then finally, huge shout out to Daniels Auto Glass for coming on to sponsor our Dirty Turkey Derby event coming up this weekend at Ararat BullRing. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for all you
Hey,
do for us.
you missed Buffalo Mountain Motorsports over there on the side there. So
Buffalo Mountain Motorsports was the first one I
yeah,
talked about.
no, I think you skipped over that one, or maybe I didn't hear you. Maybe you were too loud. I didn't hear you. You know what I mean?
So we've
I'm
got
not
the
sure.
Buffalo Mountain Motorsports crate class. Very excited. Wow, my first time coming, and I'm coming for a 5 hour trip.
Yep, and he's a SCDRA guy, so he's coming for the Sport Compacts on Saturday, and of course, I'm sure he'll be there for the 10,000 to win SCDRA Northeast race that we're
Is
having,
that
next June 11th through the 13th.
is that at Ararat or at Oak Level?
That's it, right?
That's going to
We
be at
ain't announced
Ararat.
all the 10,000 to wins at Oak Level yet. We'll start doing that here in the next week or so.
Can we announce who's going to be paying all those 10,000 wins at Oak Level too? Because I'm really excited to meet that guy. I haven't got to
Listen,
meet this person
listen.
yet. You know what I mean?
If you'll just look on the screen underneath that red box, that white box right there, it'll tell you who's paying for it.
Ah,
Yep.
Travis Covey.
Yep.
Thanks, Travis. We really appreciate you coming aboard to support us next year.
Jesus. Oh man, this dude here, Zachary Scott Klusterman. I hope I didn't screw that up.
Mhm.
Making first trip 2.5 hours. Can't wait. He's a photographer. Gets some great shots. I've seen them from about everywhere. Can't wait to be able to see them from Ararat for sure.
All
So.
right. Well, let's get up off this thing, buddy. Thank y'all.